Welcome everyone. It is time for the premiere of the Sabrina Merriman Show on YouTube. For all that have subscribed, you should have got your notification if you hit the notification button. Today we have a special guest on, Elizabeth Kemp Calder. She is a former corporate America employee of a Fortune 500 company. And she made the switch over into becoming an entrepreneur and starting up her own brand marketing business. And she's been super successful in it. So I'm excited by seeing her video today. You gotta excuse me, I'm cleaning my glasses. I said I was never gonna wear my glasses online, but everything is blurry right now. Ooh. Lord have mercy. But we're going to watch the show together today. And I got on blue lipstick. I got on blue lipstick because you know I'm an artist by nature. So when I'm not feeling very creative, I have to put some creative things on because that's just my personality. Anyway. You guys about ready? The show is about to start. The premiere is on. Y'all hear that? The show is on, guys. And I'm live on YouTube, so if you have any questions, you can hit me up there too. And welcome back to the Sabrina Merriman Show. I'm your host, Sabrina Merriman, and we have a new guest today. Her name is Elizabeth Calder. Make sure you guys tune on in. A brand marketing director and CEO of her own company. I'm so excited. Tune in to the YouTube channel, the Sabrina Merriman Show, and you will be able to watch the video now. It's on, it's live, it's up. We watching. Let me go ahead and refresh this because
for the past 25 years,
my reminder is on. That's
everyone
it.
else's company and making them rich. During that time where I was running everyone else's past 25 I started to identify things that I would do differently, even though I was the leader of the organization because it was not me.
Live. You watching it live, guys. Y'all guys are on. Who's on with me today? Check in. How was church today? Church online today?
And also exactly.
Did you have a good time? Did you get to see your favorite minister today? I've been up, I got up really early today. Hi, Elizabeth. We on, boo. You look so good. How was service today for you guys? I got up early around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. And just was compelled to just have my private time with my Heavenly Father. And I've been a wreck ever since. I've been messed up ever since. Hey, Cherise, how you doing, sweetie? Make sure you tune into the YouTube channel, the Sabrina Merriman Show. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button. The new interview is up with Elizabeth Kemp Calder. I love the fact that I can say it now because I had trouble saying it before. But she's an awesome woman and she's very successful in her business, and she brings some good tools to you guys of showing how you can believe in having the faith to switch over to something different later on in life if you decide that that's what you want to do, not to be afraid to do it. She gave good examples of what things that she did and about her business and stuff, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy her interview. How you guys doing? Man, I'm just screwed up, man. I look a mess. Oh, I've been in the house. My hair needs to be done. I need nails. I need a facial. My eyebrows need to be done. But it's cool. I'd rather be alive than dead. with that junk. Hey Ingrid, how you doing, baby? How you doing? But yeah, I watched I went to the service for Liberation Church. I had visited there once, and I've watched their service online a couple times, and I really enjoyed it and connected with it. And today, oh my God, the service, oh my God, that thing had me on the floor. I think I woke my son up. I did wake my son up because he was like, "Mom, what's wrong? You okay, Mom? You okay? Why are you crying? What's wrong?" Man, I don't know. Hey, Sherry, how you doing? I don't know. That word hit me like a ton of bricks today. And so my company's doing well. You know, I don't know. I got a lot on my mind. You know, always, you know, you're gonna have your heavy convictions and things like that. But you know, God is good. He's amazing, and never plan on leaving or forsaking Him, even in my mess. But you know, love is an action word. I heard Him today, and just loving Him is not enough, but it's an action word, and I heard it. Sometimes you don't want to hear the word because, you know, you have a heavy conviction, and sometimes you can, you know, run from it, not to listen too much. Not that you're running or anything like that because you know the word, but you know when you hear it, you're accountable, and so you can kind of like close off from it a little bit. But it's cool. God is good. I heard Him loud and clear. Are you guys watching YouTube? Are you watching? I'm trying not to put on these glasses, but my eyes are super blurry today. Oh my God.
Tell me a little bit more. What type of services do you offer?
Y'all listening up?
So we are a full service.
Hey, Jesse.
This is one of the things that makes us different.
Jesse, I'm gonna be your mother right now. I'm worried. You need to chill out. You doing too much. And it's all out of love. I want you to be safe. I want them babies to be safe. Okay? It's love. Make sure y'all go to the YouTube channel and subscribe to the Sabrina Marie Show. Hit the notification button so you guys can know. And if you're down here on YouTube, I'm online right now. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. Or you can even ask Elizabeth, and the message will be conveyed back to her, and she can answer those questions for you. Her information is going to be on the end of the show, and you'll be able to get, you know, more insight about her business, the things that she does, and see that she's an awesome entrepreneur. She's an entrepreneur like moi. I love my work. I miss hair. Not a lot. Nah. I do miss. I think that I think because I'm so used to controlling my schedule. It feels a little funny not being able to really control things. So that's a little different, but I'm not rushing. I mean, I had some people that booked online for this weekend. Like, y'all know we on a shutdown. Y'all ain't killing me. I was just watching this video of this young lady. She was like, you know, she's 25. She wasn't taking it so serious or nothing like that. One of her peoples called her up to come do feed-in braids for her at her house. She went and did it, no problem. You know, just regular, not being real precautious or nothing. And then a couple of days later, the girl called her and told her she was diagnosed positive. And so once she was diagnosed, she said she was already feeling, you know, a little funny and stuff. So when she went to the doctor, and lo and behold, she was diagnosed as well. So, I mean, you know, I know we need money right now. We make money fast, and we do what we got to do and stuff like that. But it's just really not worth your health. That $60, that $80, that $100, it's just really not worth it. And yeah, you know, things is difficult. Like, for instance, I can't get unemployment. You know what? I did apply because I wanted to do my due diligence. I didn't want to, you know, I just want to make sure I do my due diligence. And I haven't been able to get it. I don't fit into the stimulus package. I'm out of the tax bracket. So there's no really assistance for middle class people like that. For middle class people, there's really not much assistance that I have found. If y'all did find something, please hit me up. I've also tried the well, I did fill out for the SAB loans, the SBA loans. I did fill out for that. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll see how things are, and just pacing myself and taking it slow. I know the president's talking about open up May 1st, and I know that we were on lockdown till April 30th, and being able to start May 1st. But I don't know. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't know. I don't know, because I still got my son here. I have my other daughters, but they grown. They live on their own. But my son, he's still a minor, and it's very important for me to stay safe and healthy, because I don't want to leave my son. I know another person will come take my place, but I don't want to leave my son without his mother. So I'm taking extra precautions on protecting myself, my household, my family. I mean, my daughter come visit. It's a sight to see. She's one of my daughters come visit. The other one, she's keeping us safe. But anyway, we spray her down at the door with the lights on. She gotta put hand sanitizer on, all kind of crazy stuff. But it is what it is. I missed my nephew yesterday. It felt weird not to be able to hug him, and it felt weird had to talk to him with the mask on, and it sucks. It sucks. The social distance sucks. But it is what it is, right? We are here to follow the laws of the land. I just hope the laws of this land don't get us killed because of junk. Hi, Bridget. Make sure you guys tune into the YouTube show, The Sabrina Marie Show. It is on now. The premiere is on right now. I'm on live on YouTube, The Sabrina Marie Show. If you have any questions, you can log in and go ahead and ask me. And anything that needs to be asked by you need to ask Miss Elizabeth a question, I will forward it to her, and she will be able to answer those questions for you. This is an awesome interview. I'm honored to be able to have this interview and to still be able to interview. I mean, things, we have to be a little bit strategic and different now because of the way things are. However, I mean, the show is still moving forward. We're still going forward. So I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy about that. And the people that's been on my team helping me with my project, I really appreciate you guys. You guys know who you are. Thanks for just keep having my back, even in this hard time right now. I appreciate that. Last time I had got overheated when I was live, and that was a little embarrassing. I had to stop my tape. But I got my fan on me today, because all these lights around me is a lot. I didn't realize how much it was, but it's a lot. You guys talk to me. What's going on with you guys? How was your Sunday today? Did you go to Sunday service? What service did you go to? And was the word good? Was it good? The word that I got today, that thing messed me up. But that's why I be trying to stay away from the word. That's not right. Don't listen to me. I wasn't ready. You know what? I'm not gonna say I wasn't ready. I was ready, but not ready. Meaning that that tug of war. I think my biggest issue that I learned about myself, I'm afraid of losing Sabrina again. And surrendering. I know you're supposed to lose yourself in God, but I don't want to lose myself in the politics and the business and all that. I think that's my biggest fear. And I think that's been keeping me away from what I need to be doing. But regardless of the fact, my love is still strong. My love is still strong. What you guys doing? Are you watching the show? Look, are you watching the show?
And I think also for organizations, if they feel like they can treat the personnel
I like my blue
that works on
lipstick.
our team as if they're not people, then that's also not good money as well.
Hi, Emmanuel. How you doing? Y'all like my blue lipstick? I was gonna put on orange, but I was like, that's way too much for you guys. Y'all ain't ready for me. I'm an artist, so I do everything unapologetic. I don't really give a darn about what nobody thinks or cares or says or whatever. I really don't. But you know what? The negative thing about that, I learned about myself. Well, someone pointed it out to me. I learned that I don't care what people think about me, whether it's good or bad. And I don't know if that's a good thing. Somebody told me that my attitude is the same whether it's good or bad. Like I don't care. And I never noticed that about me. You know, I never noticed that. So I've been learning a lot about myself in this little bit of time, in this little quarantine situation. Have you guys learned anything about yourselves? Have you taken out the time to learn some things? Can't get on the actual show. It's premiering, Nikki. I don't understand why, because it's playing right now. Did you refresh your page? Because it's playing right now. It's available. It's live. Let me check. Let me see, because Nikki says she can't get on. I know it's not private. It's premiering now. It's visible. So, I don't know what you talk about, baby girl. It's premiering now. Live. Let's see. Do I have anybody talking to me? Top chat. Did I just get frozen? Did you just make me frozen?
Absolutely. It's not something I ever really
There we go.
thought that I wanted to do. But when you're presented with opportunities,
I'm live. I'm trying not to curse today. It's Resurrection Sunday. I'm live, Ebony. Why are you calling me? That's because she should have got my YouTube channel. She should be on my YouTube channel. But she's sitting here calling me while I'm live. She's going to have to wait. I'm live on YouTube as well. So you guys can hit me up there if you have anything you want to say. Elizabeth, you said that you would work with me. What's up with that? We need to get together because I have a brand that I'm working on. And I am really getting ready to bring that forth real soon, because the climate is going to hit the climate that it needs to hit in this season and stuff like that. So I am perfecting a few things on it, and I'm still waiting for the trademark situation. So I don't know if I should move forward without the trademark, because the trademark take a long time. That's not something fast. Hey, Unknowna, how you doing, baby? The trademark is not something that's overnight. It takes a long time. So I'm trying to decide on whether I should just go ahead full force and start blasting it the way that I want to, or I should wait closer to the time of the trademark. I'm not quite sure which way I should go yet, but soon I'm going to be dropping something that's major, and it's a game changer. It's a game changer, and I know it is because I didn't do it. You know, it was something that was done by the Holy Spirit. Well, you know, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but you know, it is what it is. You know, that's where I'm at with it. So I know that it's going to be major. You know, it makes me feel a way. It makes me it's something. It gives me a certain feeling when I look at this, and when I read the statement, and when I go back at what was produced, I know that it is something that's going to be a game changer. Good, Nikki. So I'm super excited about that coming out. It's just all about timing. Hi, Mommy. How you doing? So it's all about timing when it drops and everything. So I'm looking forward to this big brand dropping, and it's not something small. And and I just see certain people gravitating to it, and it's certain it's I'm excited about what it's doing. I handed out a couple samples already into certain areas, and I'm getting some good feedback, yo. Like, I'm really getting some good feedback from who I want the feedback from. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit a, even though I want it to be international, don't get me wrong, I want it to be internationally known. You know, I'm never going to hinder myself. But it's just something special about the hood. And it's hitting that hood, and that hood is feeling it, you know, so I'm really excited about that. You know, sometimes you don't forget where you come from, no matter where you are in life and how far God takes you or whatever. Sometimes you just don't forget where you come from. And I know that we had a certain style, certain flair, certain look in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And for it to be something winning in the hood, yo, that says something for me personally. Ain't gotta say nothing for nobody else. That's cool. But it says something for me personally. I'll see you guys on YouTube. I'm waiting. I see someone is watching. Yeah, so I'm super excited about that. What you guys got planned? What is your next moves for this season? What do you guys plan on doing? Hi Monique, how are you? What you guys plan on doing? Huh? Like, what's your moves and stuff? I believe that, yes, I'm going to go back to work. I'm going to go back to doing hair. I think that it probably will be a little different, you know, the way I do things. Even with the mandate to be able to go back to work. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like personally, like, everything ain't contained like that, even if we go back in a month. So therefore, I still have to be diligent over my personal self. Because people don't really care. They just want their hair done. They don't give a damn if you sick or not. I mean, you know, they don't care if they're sick or not and pass it on to you. And I don't want to play those games. You know, I have a son, so that means a lot to me. You know, my kid is a minor, and he needs his mommy. Short pump. What are you talking about, short pump? Emmanuel, what you talking about? Did I miss something? Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Sabrina Marie Show. You will get a new show, God willing, every 2 weeks on schedule. And since we have dropped March 1st, my birthday, we have been on schedule, thank God. And so I want you guys to make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm bringing you quality people that are professionals with great insight to help you with your business, to help you move in this climate, to help you come up with strategic ways of how to move financially in this climate, how to apply for loans and different things of that nature, to let you know what's going on in the real estate market. And I am going to be interviewing some of my peers from the hair world, because I want to talk, and I just don't want to talk to anybody, you know, it's no offense to anyone, but I don't want to talk to just regular hairdressers that are not inclined with what's going on. I want to talk to some of the peers that are in the educational part of cosmetology, in the licensing part of cosmetology, as well as someone who is behind the chair. Because there are certain things that we need to know as stylists, how to protect ourselves going further down the line, especially a lot of young stylists and stuff. You know, I run my business on a corporate level, and I don't know, I feel like that's just not enough, you know, what I needed to do. So therefore, there are going to be a lot more different. There are going to be some more changes that I make going forward after this, to make sure that everything is in order and in place, to go up to another level, for, just to go up to another level, it's just time to go up to a whole nother place to make sure for things like this, you think you did enough, you put a lot of stuff in place, in order and stuff like that. And then, something like this happened, and then you looking at the different guidelines for you being accepted or approved or being included in certain things, and you're like, dang, I don't fit in none of these categories. Like, what the devil? I make too much money to do this, and then I can't get this because of this, or I don't qualify because of this, because of that. It's like, yo, it's crazy. So yeah, going forward, I'm gonna make sure things is tight. You know what I'm saying? Just taking it up to a whole new level. I'm going to change some of my things around, legality things around. I plan on doing that. And, it's a learning lesson. It's a learning lesson for me. I don't know about y'all, but it's a learning lesson for me. And I'm pretty tight with my stuff. And my stuff is in order and, things like that. But just to see that you don't fit in the guidelines of nothing that's being offered, that shit is whack. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to curse. I said I wasn't going to curse on Easter Sunday. Resurrection Day. God forgive me. I've been crying all day, Jesus. You know you're doing. But, Emmanuel, what you were saying, let me see what you said. Let me go back a little bit. You're doing buzz cuts. You're taking the shop up that way. Oh, you're going to Stony Point? You're going to Short Pump. Yeah, I was going to go to Short Pump. I had a place out there I was going to go. I didn't like the way they was treating me, so I decided at the last minute to cancel that out. But that was a particular landlord that I wasn't feeling the way he was acting towards me when it came to business. No matter that all my paper qualified and all that bull crap and stuff like that. So at the last minute, I was like, I ain't paying nobody to treat me bad. Not all that money anyway to be over there in Short Pump. But I'm glad, I'm glad I didn't do it. And honestly, you know what I'm glad about right now? I'm glad that I know I'm not guiding my own footsteps. I'm really not. Because Sabrina, the one y'all know, you know what I'm saying? The one y'all know, I would have brick and mortar right now, worrying about. It would be so much stuff that I'll be worrying about right now if it was 3 years ago. Let's say that 3 years ago, I would be worried about so much stuff right now, and I am so grateful that I didn't move based on Sabrina. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I'm gonna say this because last year, it's been 3 years since I downsized my store. At a 4,500 square feet salon in Stony Point. Yes. And it was a beautiful store. Great. Had employees, all that crazy stuff. It was awesome. Had a good time while I was there. We did a lot of things. We had a good time. And when it was time for me to, the last year, I just had this pull to not only did I had a pull, but it was detrimental to my family as well. And I say it was detrimental to my family because my son needed me to be home more. He's getting older, and me working so many hours was taken away from him, and not being there like I should. And he's the last baby, and I ain't want to keep cheating him, because that's not fair, So those are some of the factors that went into deciding to downsize my store. And when I did it, at first I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. I just don't know. This is a big deal for me. This is what I do. But I followed God, and God use someone to confirm it to me. And it's surprising that I trusted them enough to hear what they had to say, because I'm so protective over my ears and my heart and me, when it comes to people talking, speaking into me, if you want to say. Because your tension's got to be right, and I can smell it a mile away. So don't play with me. So, I listened, and I downsized my store, and I went into a studio, and all my employees, we dispersed. I'm still good friends. I'm friends now. I was their boss before, but now, some of them, we became good friends, and not all of them. Some of them are bitches, but now I'm joking. Ooh, Resurrection Sunday. Sorry. God's still working on me, y'all. I ain't there yet. But doing that, I felt like, I don't know, I wasn't sure. But I went into I call it a holding pen. I went into a studio and started working solo that way. And then I, just work. And then I cut off a lot of people. I didn't want to take some of the stress with me. So I ended up cutting off a lot of people, a lot of them was some clients. I couldn't deal with the bull crap. Yo, stop being so insecure. You're a beautiful girl. You're pretty already, and you're so damn insecure and can't even see it. I got tired of being drained in that area. And so I kept who I wanted to keep, be very honest. And I've been maintaining that way. And then last year, I decided to step out. After June will be 3 years, I've been been in my holding pen. And so I decided to step out a little bit and started to take on different contracts with different facilities and stuff. And so that's working out really well for me. And my husband, he wasn't really sure that he wanted me to do that because, he always go, you don't have to do that. And I know I don't have to, but I wanted to. And so I did. And then, they love me. Thank God. The ladies love me. The older ladies, they love me. I get along with older people for some reason really well. And they really, really liked me. And so they wanted me to take on more contracts. So I was like, slow down a little bit. Because, hey, Alvin, because I'm still doing my own thing, my own thing, and I don't like to, it could be a flaw. I don't like to feel constricted. I don't like to feel hold down. I don't like to feel like somebody got too much control over me. I got a thing with that, so me accepting more and more contracts, I feel like I'm obligated on that side, where me being in my studio is more of, listen, I don't feel like being bothered today. I'm not coming in. No, I'm not taking appointments. So that's the difference with that. And so I'm so grateful, though, even in this season, that I decided to go that route, because I was saying, if I was in my brick and mortar right now, oh my God, I would be so freaking worried. I would be worried about that rent, the store, the employees, the this, the that. Because I used to worry before, when you have all these people that you have to pay consistently on a weekly basis, based on their hours and different things like that. And because they're on the clock and it's in a hair studio, and it's in a hair salon, a lot of them felt like, I'm going to get paid anyway. I don't have to bring no clients in. Whoever walked through the door, that's what I'll do. I'm not going to help build the business. Please, I ain't helping her. I'm going to just get my check. I'm going to just do this. I'm going to just do that. So, that right there in itself was a lot, because I would have had to be worried about payroll on a whole nother level right now. And there have been time in my business as an entrepreneur working it, because some people can see the big old thing. They can see the big old store and they can see all the glam and all this, but they don't realize how much work you put into it. They don't realize how much money you put into it, how much your money you put into it. And so I stayed behind the chair, even though in my salon, because I only could depend on Sabrina. You know, Sabrina got Sabrina back. Ain't nobody got Sabrina back but Sabrina. So therefore, I made myself stay in my salon and stay behind my chair and try to hire, like, you know, managers and stuff, because, you know, sometimes you need a filter. I'm too raw. I can be very raw with it. So therefore, it's best to hire someone who can that you can talk to and say what you need to say, so they can say it in a nice way and get it done. Because I don't give a damn. But I had to learn that about myself, and I'm cool with, you learn as you go along. Let me tell y'all a story. Let's do story time. Listen, I had a beauty supply store in Regency Square Mall, right? And in Regency Square Mall, I remember I had to let a young lady go. And I'm going to tell the story because she's on Facebook too, and I don't care. Hey, Maritza, how you doing, sweetie? And I had to let her go. I had to fire her because the store closed at 9 o'clock. My store closed at 9 o'clock, and I happened to call around like 8:15 to check on things, and I want to know what the numbers were. I'm a numbers person, so I'm always checking my register. I want to know what the numbers, where we at right now. And I'm calling. Nobody answering the store phone. And I'm like, what? The store's not closed. Why nobody answer the phone? That is not okay. So I'm calling. Nobody answered the phone. So you know what I do? I go ahead and get on my security system to look at my store to see what's going on. So I'm looking at the cameras, and the store is dark. And I'm like, what the heck? My store is not supposed to be closed. It is not supposed to be closed. So now, I have a temper. And I do. And God has been working on with me. I went to anger management for some help. I probably need to go back now, but I have a real bad temper. So I'm bugging out. I'm like, so I'm calling, I'm watching the cameras, and then 9 o'clock, when the store closes, the lights come back on. And not only that, check this. Not only that the lights is off in the store, but I see, because I got the night vision thing, so I see people walking around in my store, like 2 people. They walking around looking at the shelves and stuff in the dark. And the store's not supposed to be closed. And I'm watching this all on camera as it's going along. So I'm like, what the heck? Where is this girl at? And why is my lights off? And why is it door? So 9 o'clock, they come back. They turn the lights on. Then they go do something at the register, to sign out or whatever. You got to log out and do the paperwork so I can see what the receipts is and everything like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. We're gonna do like this. So the next day when I come in nice and early. They're on the schedule and everything. And I didn't have no one to replace them. So I let them work the whole entire day. I worked them, and when they went to close that night, just before they closed, I came in the last 10 minutes or so. And I was like, I want to talk to you about yesterday. I went online. I saw that someone's in my store walking around, 2 people walking around the store. I saw you come back, unlock the door, turn the lights on, go to the register, and these 2 people left with you. Who did you leave in my store with my products that I spent with my money to walk around in my store like that's okay, and they don't even work here? Oh no, I just went downstairs to get something to eat and I was right back. That's a lie. You was gone 45 minutes because I've been watching you. So I didn't blow my top right there. I promise I did not. God, I did not blow my top. I kindly said, listen, you leaving my store and leaving 2 unattended people who do not work for me in my store for 45 minutes is grounds for termination. And I am letting you go as of tonight. Because of that, that is not acceptable. Can I please have my keys back? So they gave me the keys and everything. And they did give me the keys. And they, we talked a few minutes. It wasn't hostile as I thought. It wasn't hostile. And then they left. Y'all with me? Tell me y'all with me. I ain't talking to myself. So they left. And so maybe, so I'm counting out and everything because the store is closed now. But I didn't lock the door, but the store is closed. So I'm counting out and I'm going through the register. I'm checking stuff, making sure things is still here. Ain't nobody steal everything from me, all this stuff like that. Now, all of a sudden, this person comes back, but they come back with their mother. Mommy. Mind you, this is not a minor. I mean, she's young. She was 19, I think, at the time. But you was old enough to get this job on your own. You didn't use your mother to get this job. So I don't understand why you bring your mother to talk to me about why I fired you. So your mama gonna come to me and she gonna be like, see, I'm talking ghetto now because I'm sorry. So she's gonna come to me and she's like, why did you fire my daughter? And hi, Amanda. And I'll say, excuse me? And she goes, why did you fire my daughter? My daughter, she's been a good worker for you, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I said, excuse me, you don't work for me. I don't owe you any explanation. I already gave her my explanation on why I let her go. And so she was like, I don't want to hear that. And your checks don't beat all that, and da-da-da-da-da. And she just started going off on me. And I said, lady, you better leave my store. You need to leave my store right now. You need to exit out my store. So she didn't want to leave. She wanted to keep on. So here's me, this hood girl who never really hired employees on that level and worked on a corporate level before. I got this person coming at me. So I'm like, yo, how do I handle this guy? Because I'm about to break loose up in this piece. I'm about to break loose. And so I'm like, what the heck? So I get up. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get the security guard. I'm going to have her removed. Because I don't know how to handle this situation right now. Because this lady coming hard at me. I know that I'm about to lose it. I don't know how to have so much self-control with my mouth when you get me mad. And I definitely can't control my, it's hard for me to control that. So I'm like, okay, let me get security guard because it's about to go to another level because this lady is really coming at me and I'm not used to this. So I walk to my door. This is me. Here's the lady. She's like this. You see? She's like this up on me, talking in my ear. And I was like, lady, you better back up and get up off of me. Get up off of me. So she's not getting up off of me. And then she turned, so I walk out the door to call security. So I'm like, I need security to come up here. Then this lady walks in front of me and she starts going off. Oh my God. I lost it. You think you're going to stand eye to eye with me and try to play me? Oh my God. Everything that I tried to have on the inside of me to hold back, I could not do it any longer. All I know is there was like 50 security guards running up the stairs. That thing was so crazy. That thing was insane. It was like 50 security guards going crazy, trying to pull everything back and calm down. And I'm like, I got a big old mouth. My mouth is huge. And so I'm just going on and 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 on. And so finally, when I calmed down and stuff like that, when the security guard removed them and banned them from the mall, because that's what the security guard did. They banned them and removed these people from the mall because they was disgruntled. And you did something wrong. I didn't fire you just for no reason. You had 2 people in my store that did not work for me for 45 minutes in the dark. Come on now. But Sabrina the bad guy though. She's that B. She ain't that nice girl, right? See, that's the thing. Some people can come up with these misconceptions about you and how you are a shark in business and how you do this and how you do that. Listen, I never do nothing unless you do it to me first. There's always a reason. I'm not walking around trying to just evict people, because I heard that too. How can she evict her friend? If your friend try to play you and never pay you and doing everything else with their money and move out on you without telling you, that's your friend, not no associate, but your friend, and you help them get their business started, and they're gonna play you like that? They didn't give a two hoots about you? So I'm supposed to be the nice guy and let it slide, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Oops, I did it again. I would have 3 chickens and 2 corn. If your checks worse and all that, then why you come back? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You ain't have to work for me. And why you going so hard? Why you going so hard for something that ain't nothing? Go get another job. It's okay. It's fine. We're fine. And I had a lot of crazy incidents. So, but I'm gonna be very honest with that one right there. Honestly, I can honestly say that affected me a lot. I was so disappointed in Sabrina. That thing messed me up. It did. It messed me up because I didn't like the fact that I allowed her for me to give her a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's my first time going back to anger management. That was my first time going to anger management after that. No, that's a lie. I had one more incident. After that. And that made me go to anger management because the second time another girl tried me in my salon. She was having an argument with her boyfriend on the phone. She's on my clock. Mind you, she's on my clock. She's not an independent contractor who makes her own hours. You are on my clock. You punching in and you get paid by the hour. So you on the phone arguing with your boyfriend and I can hear you loudly. And I'm like, yo, you got to check, you got to calm that down. So whatever they was going through, they was going real fast, just going at it and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, I'm going to give you a minute to go ahead and take a walk, but you got to come back and get off the phone with that. So they come back, they go take their little walk, come back a couple of minutes later, and then they go, I'm leaving for the day. I was like, you leaving? Your shift is not over, and I need you to be here. Like, I need you to be here today. And they was like, oh, I got too much going on at home. I said, I'm not trying to be funny or anything. What you got going on at home is for home. But you are at work right now, and you're telling me you're trying to leave work because you want to go home to argue with your boyfriend. You're not telling me that your kid is sick. Something happened, but you're arguing with your boyfriend. No, you can't leave. I need you here today. So this chick gonna jump up on me and was like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm leaving, and then you'll tell me what to do. I said, what is wrong with these people? I said, these people really taking my niceness for weakness. So, at first I looked at her because I was shocked how she was coming at me. So this is my desk, and me looking at you is the computer. Because this is the desk, and the computer's right here. Right behind me is her and the station. And so she's facing towards me and she's talking. But I was turned around to her, talking to her. And then she was doing all this rah-rah stuff. And I'm looking at her like, are you serious? So I just, I did one of the things. I said, oh, I see what's going on right now. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn my back to you. If you feeling froggy, leap. Yes, I did. I swung my chair around and put my back towards her. Of course, I could see in the computer screen. So I'm like, jump. So she's talking all this crazy stuff and da-da-da-da-da and whatever. I said, you know what? This is not working for me. You're being very disrespectful. Your service is no longer needed. Can I please have your key and you can leave? She told me no. She wasn't giving me nothing. Oh, you not? I said, okay, let me call security up because I'm not fighting you today. So I did call security, whatever. She stomped my key on the thing. She had all this to say. And then when she leaves, she calls me. And she goes, I want my last check. Well, your last check will be on payday, just like everybody else. So I'm like, okay, this girl is coming hard for me. And she's harassing me, and she's calling my phone, and she's texting me, and she's telling me she's coming up there, and she, come Come. Please come. I welcome you. But that never happened. They talked a lot of crap. I did learn something, though, by doing things the right way. I learned that you could tell somebody to stop texting you if they're harassing you, and if they keep texting you, you could press charges. I learned that. So I did threaten her with that, and she did end up leaving me alone as far as that. So I've been learning along the way how to control, things. Control things. So I had some crazy stuff happen. I had to remember the girls that came in my store and stole all this bundled hair off my racks and stuff. When I went back through the footage, I don't know how, one of my girls found them on YouTube. No, not on YouTube, on Facebook. One of my stylists found them on Facebook, and I put up the video of them stealing, the video footage of them stealing out my store, and let them know that the cops was looking for them. And I tagged them on their page. That's how I got a bunch of y'all Petersburg people that's my friends now on my Facebook page. Because y'all made it go viral. Because y'all knew them. I didn't know them. I didn't care. But anyway, with that being said, I remember one of the girls, she was writing on Facebook, and she was like, I'm going to beat her fat egg. I said, ooh, she going to beat my fat egg. Child, I made sure everybody was off from work. It's just me. I wanted to go to work by myself. And I made sure I wore me a belt around my waist. Not in my pants buckle, but around my waist. And I said, I'm going to be at work at such and such time. Please come over because you need a spanking that your mother never gave you. That's why you are stealing. You were stealing because your mother never whipped you behind. So therefore, I got something for you. So come on back since you're going to beat my fat butt. They never came. The cops came. I don't even know what happened with that case. I tried to prosecute and everything. Thank God for insurance, though, because insurance took care of me. So I'm good after that. I'm good for that. Did you guys watch a show? YouTube, the Sabrina Marie show. We have Elizabeth Kemp Calder on this morning. It premiered already. We already watched it. You can go back and preview it for yourself. It's a great show. I love this interview because it's different. And I say it's different because it hits another audience. And the other audience is, you have a lot of people the show is basically geared around entrepreneurship, people who are entrepreneurs. So I have a lot of friends that are entrepreneurs and things like that. And so, it's mostly geared towards that. But to see somebody who comes from corporate America, who's been in corporate America basically all their life from college, to get the courage to be able to step out on entrepreneurship and do it within a year's time and be super successful at it, it's awesome. I think it's great. I think that it targets a whole nother audience of my corporate friends. You know who you are, because I know y'all only hang around me because y'all think I'm crazy. I know it. But, I think that it's a great interview that would basically give a lot of you courage to be able to do something else. I'm not saying quit your job, but whatever else, what you're doing, and to do something else and not be afraid to do something else at the same time. That's what I'm saying, if I said that right. But so that's basically, her interview was very inspiring. I know that it's inspiring to a couple people that I know because it hit where they are at. You know what I'm saying? It hit where they're at. So let's see who was on here. Nikki. They got laughed at by everybody. They sure did. They got dogged. That thing went viral. I never went viral. I didn't even know it was going viral. So I was getting all these phone calls from my peoples, my friends and stuff like that. Danny, all of them. Everybody was calling. I was like, what's the matter? What's going on? Because, how I do Facebook is literally, this is me on Facebook. And I half the time I just like I don't just see half the stuff. And so, or I'll just go post something and then I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I work with Facebook. I just post it and leave. So when I post that, I didn't really go back to see nothing really, and I was working still, so I didn't know what was happening, and everybody was calling, my phone was ringing off the hook, and I'm like, what is going on? They was like, you don't see your page, girl? Your page going viral. No, I don't see my page. What's happening? Why is going viral? Why do? Oh, the girls that stole from you, the girls that robbed you of your hair, and da 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 da. I was like, for real? So I go in there and I see all this. Everything was going so fast. I was like, what the heezy? I couldn't even read it. I couldn't keep up with it. So I just let it go until like the end of the night. You know how you go back and you read stuff. And of course, here goes somebody. You got to be, oh, why she do that? Why she do that to the black sisters? Black sisters, you stole from a black sister. I'm a black-owned small business. You stole from a black sister. But why I gotta do that? Anyway, yeah, that was crazy. I ain't gotta block them. I want them to see, girl. I don't care. Oh, that I should see. That's the new thing I'm practicing, y'all. I'm practicing on caring more. Because I have a bad habit. I don't care, but I don't want to be like that. I really don't want to be like that. So in this season, while we're taking this time off at home, and a lot of times we do self-care and we do, our skin and our hair and things like that. Well, my self-care in this season is to be more mindful of things. To be a little bit more mindful of some things. I've learned a lot. I've heard some things, and I'm not perfect, and I'm trying to be a better person. Old habits are kind of hard to break. I'm an introvert. I like to be alone. I don't like a lot of people around me, but at the same time, I like to have a good time. No, I'm not gonna say that, but sorry. Hey, cousin. So I don't, so I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be a better person, but at the same time, I don't want to lose Sabrina. I don't want to lose Sabrina. I think that's the biggest thing that I'm having trouble with me moving forward with some things, because I felt like I lost Sabrina for a long period of time. I felt like I didn't even know who I was. I was being shaped in the image of what everybody else wanted me to be. I felt like I lost my voice. I felt like I lost my personality. I felt like, even if it's not perfect, like even if I got an attitude or whatever, what I'm saying, like just the true essence of who Sabrina was, I felt like I completely lost her. For the betterment of what? Because I ain't gonna go there. And so what I gotten this morning as I was in my prayer time, I've gotten the fact that what my block is for me moving forward is the fact that, does moving forward mean that I lose Sabrina again? Do I be what everybody want me to be? Like, this is new for me. You will never catch me on no live. You know how long I've been on Facebook and I never went live? This is all new for me. Do I lose Sabrina again? And I think some of my old friends, especially the ones that are on here now, understand where I'm coming from. And I'm not saying, because we all want to be better. You get what I'm saying? We all want to be better. We all want to grow. We all want to do things better. And yes, I want to do things better. But how do you not lose yourself doing better? How do you not lose you? And so I finally came to terms with, what's my block? It ain't even people. It's not even people. It's me. Because of the fear of losing Sabrina and being who you want me to be. When I say who you, not you, but you know what I'm saying, I don't want you to tell me to watch my mouth. I'm grown. It's no disrespect to nobody, I promise. I don't want you to tell me how to act. I'm Sabrina. It's my personality, whether it's unpolished or not. I don't want you telling me what I should and should not do. Let God be my conviction. I got enough of a relationship. So I think I finally understand what my real block is. And so now I have to get to the place where I work on that block. And I'm willing to work on it now. I wasn't, before I was kind of suppressing and running away, and I don't want to hear, and I don't want to get close, and I ain't trying to be friends like that, and I ain't trying to be in the mix. I don't get down like that. I don't like junk. I don't like negative stuff. I don't like people talking about people. Like, I don't like a lot of junk. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like isolate myself from people and things, and the thing that is good for me, I've been isolating myself from as well. So it's just about time to figure it out and work towards it. Have you guys isolated yourself from anything? Or have you come up with anything that you found out about yourself in this season? Did you find out anything about, like, oh shoot, I do this, I do that, or I don't like this, I don't like that, or just anything? Have you found anything about yourself in this season? A lot of self-reflection. No extra stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that. We on our own block. I am working on my face filter. Oh yeah. I'm better. Well, you know what? I think, and that's another thing. People think that I'll be looking at them a certain way. Trust me, I ain't thinking about you. I'm really not. Like, people think that I be thinking about them. Like, I'm really not that girl. Like, I really don't think past what I'm doing. Like, my mind don't go all the way over there thinking about you. I promise you. And that's one of the things that my husband says could be a fault of mine, because I really don't care what you're doing. And so I'm not nosy. I don't care. I'm not judgmental. I don't sit there talking about you. I don't do stuff like that, because I'm really not concerned. I'm really concerned about what I'm doing. I'm really concerned about my next business move. I'm really concerned about my family. I'm really concerned about my kids, my husband. I'm really concerned about, what I'm doing. So therefore, I don't really get involved with a lot of junk. You know what I'm saying? And when I see junk or I smell it, and trust me, I see it just because I don't say nothing. I see it. I move away from that. I ain't got time for that. That don't make me money. And I'm about my that don't make me no money. But yeah, so this went on for a little longer than I expected, because I didn't want to come on today. I'm gonna be very honest. I'm gonna tell you the truth. A Resurrection Sunday, I don't know if it's Resurrection Sunday or the fact that I got up early enough, and I decided to make sure I took my time out and spent with my Heavenly Father. And I really spent the time for real, like not no 5 minutes, but I really took the time out and spent from about 5:30 until about 11 o'clock with him today. And it kind of had me all emotional and kind of mixed up and messed up. So, I'm just trying to get back on track from today. So I wasn't going to come on live. I wasn't feeling my energy up on 20, but I'm here. Y'all got anything to say? People are going to always have something to say. I'm trying to keep my head above the water and my family. Yeah, I don't really care what people say. Be yourself. Life is short. I like the old Sabrina. Yes, that's how I feel. I be telling people all the time I'm going on 50. I talk the way I want to. That's right, Amanda. Thank you for that. You might not care, but be aware. Absolutely. I'm very aware. I can unapologetically be me. Yeah, you can. It's just different when you have a business and you're in the public eye and you got to deal with other employees and you got to worry about things like labor laws and stuff like that. So it's a little different. You can't just do what you want to do, unfortunately. You said what you say. You're on your own block. I'm working on my face. Tonda, that's true. That face, I used to be like the. But I got a stone face, I think. I got a stone face. They got their feelings hurt. They did. And not nice. Okay. Well, I went back up as far as I could. You guys have anything to say before I tune out? You have to be what? One way. Yeah. Well, let me tell you. You guys got anything you want to drop in the comments for advice for the people? Right now, an encouraging word. It is Resurrection Sunday. I'm used to being in church on a resurrection, but I hadn't been in a couple of years on Easter Sunday. But just because of the fact that you couldn't go into the building, I think that was the aggravating fact. And but it's cool. I went online. I went to Liberation because I visited them before, and I had liked that word that I had gotten, and so they were still on my notification, and I think they popped up first. I think that's what it was. They popped up first, and so when they popped up, I just went there, and the music was amazing, my type of music, because I don't like a lot of riffing, and the service was amazing. It really pricked my heart. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that thing, my son was like, "You okay, mommy? What's wrong?" And I was just like, "Just go. I'm fine." But yeah, it got me a little messed up a little bit, but I'll be all right. And I'm glad you come on, and we can't believe it's Easter, so enjoy. All right, guys. I love you guys. Next show coming up is on the 26th of April at 2 p.m., which is a Sunday, and we have 3 guests on that show. We have Joy Boykins from eXp Realty. She is an associate broker and a broker of her own company, East Coast Realty. She's powered by eXp Realty. And then we have Calvin Oliver, who is a mortgage originator. He has his own company, Core Mortgages. He's awesome. He's the first mortgage person I met before I even came to Virginia, and he helped me with my first home when I bought down here. And then we have Eric Stamper. He's a financial advisor. He is also a tax advisor, and he's also coming to bring his expertise on the next show. So you guys, please make sure you tune in on YouTube, The Sabrina Marie Show, and make sure you get your notifications, because I don't know if I'm going to come live all the time to talk to you every time a show come on. This is a lot for me. No, I'm gonna try, but it's a lot. Honestly, in the real life, it is a lot for me, because I'm really not that type of person to to do that. But I'm doing better, and I've been consistent, and I'm glad I did it today. I pressed myself, even though I did not want to. And I'm glad all you who came on and talked. I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate all of you watching. And stay tuned. You guys have a wonderful day. Love you.